Hey guys, welcome to solo ReacTalk. Today I'm going to be reacting to the last part 3 of Behemoth by Eliphas. If you want to check out my previous reactions, remember the playlist card will be at the top. Just click on it and you'll be able to access them. Yes, DeathWatch and Inquisitor Kryptman doing their crazy stunts and crazy ideas, especially Inquisitor Kryptman, saying that they should perform exterminatus on a number of worlds to halt the advance of the Tyranids, which I find insane, but I've been told in the comment section that it actually worked. So yeah, it's still insane. It's still insane. DeathWatch got to push back Draken, the guy with the purple cloak and no arms. He brought Tyranids aboard the ship that Kryptman is on. He tried to attack Kryptman, but DeathWatch came in there. They said who was it? Kalito, I think. He shouted out, "DeathWatch, assemble!" and all the DeathWatch members came, and a new character, one with white armor on him. I'm not sure who he is, but he came onto the ship and he fought against the Tyranids. And yeah, I guess we're continuing on now with part 3. So let's start. 3, 2, 1, go.
Holy whoop shit! Looks like Mama Hive Mind didn't cherish her last go at her.
A fair assessment, Brother Linnaeus. Or perhaps they finally possessed the necessary intel to make their strike.
Lord Kryptman, I have urgent news.
Speak quickly.
Our coverage scans have identified the incoming bioships as part of a massive Tyranid hive fleet. By our estimates, there's not enough time to mount a proper defense.
I thought as much. At this point, my personal diagnosis is that we are all going to suffer an alien scythe performing full-body castrations on our innards. Unless we have an exterminatus fleet perform...
That's not right, Kryptman, and you know it! The planet of Victoria Primus is too valuable to lose, and billions of lives are at stake! We could yet fight back this infestation. We are DeathWatch, the shield that slays! We cannot allow ourselves to be so complacent.
Did you get your conscription call in a cereal box, you furry fuck? The servants of the Inquisition kill random mortals on a daily basis for that exact reason, Rune Priest. This isn't some gaggle of orcs or a Yumgal fellatio fraternity. This is an Emperor-damned hive fleet. They have billions of warriors. We're not going to push back a Tyranid fleet just by believing in ourselves or the power of friendship or some shit.
I don't necessarily disagree with you, Calgar, but did you just call our chapter a bunch of furry fucks, you greenleaf lying lout?
What, you don't like the sound of it, you savage? Why don't you go howl about it in your shit-filled private quarters? And as for you, you soggy space druid, you act all wise and knowing, but you wouldn't know a Tyranid from an elk's hairy ass!
Sif!
Where does all of this animosity come from, Kalito? Why?
Butch, compose yourselves right now!
That was just uncalled for, Kalito. You better take that back and apologize.
Oh, Kalito, not Kalito. Alright, sorry.
Oh, weep meat, whine the wolf!
Why don't you go fuck a gyrate? DeathWatch! Compose yourselves this instant, or I will declare exterminatus on this very fucking ship! Fuck
You think you scare me, you canine fetishist? I'll take this fucking power...
Orders, Captain? We, return to our fleet and battle the aliens our way, I guess.
Roger. So, you want to do it, or shall I?
Go ahead.
Right. The poof golems, they're back!
No! Where are they? I just cleansed my mind of those filthy, homunculus fucking abominations!
Just a prank, idiot. Sorry, not sorry.
You fucking ass!
Well, now that I have your attention, can we decide upon what to do with the hive fleet, please? The Blood Ravens have already gone to battle it.
The only option will be to wipe out the planet.
My lord?
This is the point of no return, and you know it. Besides, this is my decision.
The problem may be in closer proximity than your specs has told us.
I am only here to give my advice, Lord Kryptman, and you know that. But if there is no other choice...
Inquisitor, DeathWatch, I really think you should...
We are talking and you are not allowed in this quarter, Acolyte! So as I intended on... What?
My Caliban's crippled cock! What the fuck is that?
Being an acolyte must be a terrible job. I mean, really, you could just be shot at any moment. I remember the acolyte who was shot in part 2. That poor guy.
Attention, Soloritas! From my experience in the Adeptus Arbites, I can tell you that being in the skies is highly illegal! Ever seen such a thing, Soloritas?
No, but upon their arrival, the Ordo Xeno warned us of an invasion by a Xeno species called Tyranids, or something along those lines. They are supposedly deploying an entire fleet's worth on the planet, which is to say a few billion creatures.
How are we supposed to judge, jury, and execute our billion enemies? The Remas are enough to kill us all!
I suppose us battle sisters will first die horribly in order to protect you all. Then you will desperately hold the lines until the arrival of the Adeptus Astartes.
Do not fear, noble sororitas. We are here, and we shall assist you in the defense. Compose yourself, Trigger Witch. Why would you do that?
Slaughter mode activates as soon as mutants are located. What were you expecting?
But I'm a space marine. Look at my armor.
Space Marines are technically mutants, damn it! I need time to process the fact that I'm not supposed to murder you. You arrived so suddenly, so I couldn't.
I'll accept that excuse for now, for we have a plan to defend.
Okay, so the Sororitas consider the Astartes as mutants, and mutants should be purged because they're heretics. Their very existence is heretical, isn't it? Because they're not human. I think that's why. Alright. Interesting. Very interesting.
Men and women of the cause, we, the Emperor's chosen jury, prepare our verdict. You are the table, you are the center, and I am the law!
Sure, whatever.
What happened? What are those disgusting noises?
Warspec scans report that we're being consumed by a hive ship about 10 times bigger than our own vessel. If you look outside the hoplot, you can see the ship being passionately wrapped in an alien meat bun.
That's one hell of a fellatio. I'm actually impressed.
You sense anything, Voland?
My mind is gravely assaulted by visions of tentacular horrors. The shadow in the warp reigns supreme here. I cannot focus.
Well, shit, we'll have to rely on logic then. Hasn't been our strong suit thus far, though.
Our crew are dead men walking, and aid from the outside is out of the question. What we must do is clear as Amasek.
What? Perform collective suicide?
We must perform a boarding action onto this hive ship, and slay its Norn Queen. The Norn Queen? You mean Mama Hive Mind herself?
The beast controlling the entire hive fleet. The one that births billions of creatures that make up the entire swarm.
That's nonsensical, Lord Kryptman. How do we even know the Queen is on this ship?
Besides our scan reports, you can always consider that it was capable of swallowing an entire Mars-class battle cruiser. A fair assumption would be that this is the biggest hive ship in their fleet. Bringing the Norn Queen down will sever their synaptic connection with the hive mind, and gravely disorient the remainder of the fleet.
This is no bad plan on parchment, but the thought of infiltrating a fully functioning hive ship to kill its queen is... how do I put this?
You might as well hop into the Eye of Terror to kidnap a demon Primarch.
Do not forget who carries authority here. I have already calculated 100 potential plans for our boarding action, and I have narrowed it down to one that is less suicidal than the others. Golan, we'll need you.
Let me guess. I must conjure a gate of infinity to blindly try and break into the Tyranid ship, correct? Without any idea as to where this will get us?
Not blindly. You shall attempt to find the psychic signature of the Norn Queen and lead us to its lair.
You think me able to do that? The shadow on the warp is viciously scratching at the gates of my mind. Letting it in would be suicide.
Are you a chosen ruin priest of the DeathWatch, or are you a fucking pussy lord?
Very well, Inquisitor. I shall do my best.
This is a hive city, right? It's amazing.
Good people of Victoria Primus, you have proven yourselves willing to defend your home. You have put aside your differences for the sake of this world's safety.
Who are the guys with the mohawks?
Arbitrator Parker.
Creep.
A nice and wholesome act. Much like our marshal here would have said, today you are all the law.
No! Impersonating an officer is highly illegal.
Right. And much like the fearsome Sisters of Battle, you are all the fires that shall burn away the enemy.
Yay! Quiet!
Oh, yikes. We shall show these to, is it pronounced Tyranids or Tyranids?
I think we need Chapter Master Marinus Augustus Calgar to make a speech. I mean, this guy is not really doing it. He doesn't have that thing, you know, to make those speeches. And he better say for the Emperor at the end. If he doesn't say it, then I know this guy can't make speeches.
That is a very controversial topic, Captain.
What? Right. Well, we shall show these aliens that the Imperium of Man is united in a singular cause, bringing death to our enemies. And if we die this day, we die in glory. We die heroes' deaths. But we shall not die. No, it is the enemy who will taste death and defeat.
They defeat?
Defeat. I said defeat, please.
Calgar, please help. Help us out here. We need you.
I don't want to die!
Well, I think I nailed it.
Splendid! Beautiful! I cry!
Hands up! I said hands up!
What? Oh, it has begun. Alright. Steady. Steady. Destroy them! Oh! Oh boy. Everyone, fall back!
You have the right to remain silent, coward!
We are dying en masse! Retreat!
Whew, that was terrible. That was actually really terrible. I thought they would put up a better fight than that, but oh gosh. This is like McCrag, or is it McCrag? McCrag, yeah, the world where the Ultramarines were stationed and they fought against the Tyranids. And then a SwarmLord came by with his 4 arms and everything. It just went pear-shaped for them. So definitely this one's even far worse. Like, they didn't even last a second. Everybody just started dying. Oh gosh.
It actually worked! Looks like your powers are actually useful for once, Poland. Poland?
Do not worry. Just some psychic backlash. He will get back to us in short time. Hopefully.
This hive ship is huge, though. Finding the queen will be quite the hassle. Ah, found it!
What's this? Sushi with a dick?
The Norn Queen's vanguard!
Oh, is that right?
Done.
What?
I'm the best there is at what I do.
And what you do is be a AAA+ dickhead! Do you know how rare these occasions to kick ass are?
The fuck are you waiting for? Kill the queen while it's not guarded!
Come! Move!
Psychic assault! We must overcome to attack! Feels like brain is frying!
It probably actually is!
Stay strong, sisters! The Emperor is still with us! Purge the unclean! Burn the... What are you doing?
Excuse me, miss. I was just contemplating your taste in prayer.
Don't you have a freaking gun to fire? Orders to give?
But knowledge is power!
Look, we're a bit in the middle of a last stand right now.
Oh, looks like she fell. Are you okay, sister?
She fell! They slew Cadmus Amaryllis!
No, I fell on the ground, idiot.
How dare they! We shall not stand the death of our glorious leader!
Wait, why is there a woman? Yeah, okay. I guess... No, let's just continue. I don't want to ask that question.
Revenge the fallen hero!
What? No, no, no! Hold the line! Don't mindlessly charge into the ocean of murder blades down there, you...
Wow, that's brave.
I am as religious as any ecclesiarch. But what's with your troops having a martyr complex?
I wish I was actually dead.
Enough of this. Pushing them back at this stage is a fool's errand. They must have a weakness, an Achilles heel.
Have you tried contacting the Inquisitor about it?
This is not a bad idea.
You're welcome, Captain.
Pain! With a love pain! I can get now!
Just fucking shoot it!
Can't move. All pain nerves at maximum capacity.
Inquisitor Kryptman, this is Godfrey of the Blood Ravens. I'm busy dying right now! Fuck off! I'm sure. However, I
would like some advice on how to fight these aliens. You know, these Tyranids.
Fuck's sake! Just target the big brained ones! Preferably the big banana horned beast!
Banana, you say?
Gentlemen, I would advise acting now, because we are very close to passing.
Maybe I should throw my shield at it? No, that seems really derivative.
Maybe we can order our ship to shoot or something.
Yeah, well, that's not happening because our ship and everything in it is gone.
Gone. Gone. My ship is gone. Everything it contained. The researches. My last pair of glasses. My xenodata collection. Especially my xenodata collection. Because of you.
Kryptman!
How can he stand? However godly you may believe yourself, you decrepit space blade, you have done fucked up because you just made it personal! I'll kill you to death, you little boy. His willpower actually nullified the Queen's powers. That's hilarious!
Wait, is Inquisitor Kryptman a psionic? Is he also attuned to the warp? I don't know about that. Because then this must be the first time that I actually see him using, you know, those powers. And yeah, I'm actually surprised that he's survived this long because, you know, everybody else are Astartes, and I think he's just a normal human being. Or maybe he's also like an Astartes person. I'm not entirely sure if he's genetically altered like them, but that's interesting.
Stop babbling and kill it now!
How dare you, motherfucker! Wait, no, hold on. Wouldn't it be fucker mother? What? You know what? Fuck this. Why did we let him into the kill team? He keeps stealing kills. It's a kill team.
He does the job while you're busy doing whatever you're doing. Ugh.
Not a kill individual.
Deal with it, bub.
Woo! Victory for the fucking righteous! That fuckwit will pay.
Don't talk now, Inquisitor. You're only accelerating the oozification of your remaining brain matter. The non-queen is already dead, thanks to your potassium intake.
Good boy. Wait, something's not right.
What in the Emperor's name was that? It made my Betches gland tickle.
I would bet on a psychic phenomenon caused by this creature's death.
Oh man, you're back!
Indeed. I suppose we got the desired result after all.
Yep. Your return to reason proves that the Shadow of the Warp has lost its potency, thanks to the Queen's death.
Oh. This might...
But just to make sure, just throw maybe 2 or 3 grenades on it and let it blow up into, you know, pieces. And then I'll be satisfied. Because, I don't know, it can just come back. You know, maybe it has some sort of like regenerative abilities. So, yeah.
Be a terrible blow to the Hive fleet. But the battle on the planet's surface is still a problem.
Oh yeah, about that. I wonder what Captain Weird Free is up to right now.
Booyah! Knowledge is power, vermin!
We're going to talk about the sacrifice of an entire third of the company to make us able to approach this beast.
No.
I thought as much.
Pathetic.
Inquisitor, good news!
Captain Godfrey, what's the situation?
The malefic banana beast has been defeated, and it was indeed effective. It seems the sentience of these beasts has been upset. Absolutely no coordination. We are finally starting to hold our ground firmly. Or at least, what remains of it.
So the hive fleet has turned into a swarm of decapitated chickens running in circles. Nice. Yeah, exactly like I said. Wait. Brother Rune Priest, Chanton is not necessary.
If he's like that again, does that mean...
Yes. This is not over.
But the two primary conduits of the hive fleet are already dead. See, the Queen remains a bloodied corpse.
Perhaps it gave birth to something in its dying breath, in an incubation chamber far away from here.
Watch me nicht wahrnehmen. Ist du kommst Maria. Go off mit
Whatever's happening, 1 out of 1 apothecaries recommend you get out of here now.
You know, it's actually easy to forget that we're essentially in the belly of a giant beast right now.
DeathWatch, ready your teleport devices. Guided vectoring shall lead us to the locator beacon upon Victoria Primus.
Okay. Why didn't we use this to get on Victoria Primus first, instead of risking our lives here?
Because arriving here to kill the Nord Queen was just as damning as taking part in the battle. Holy shit! Just use the fucking teleport homers, you dizzying cat!
Yeah, sure.
Captain Godfrey, a new problem seems to have arisen. Have you seen anything unexpected on your part?
Captain Godfrey, do you copy?
I hear you, Inquisitor. Excuse the delay. We had not received intel about a second banana beast. It arrived in the skies just moments ago.
Another but how did it look like? How did it look like?
Same, but bigger, meaner.
With 4 really nasty swords.
Is that the SwarmLord?
All remaining big dick monsters have gathered for a coordinated assault, and they're coming right this way!
Captain, listen to me. That thing is a SwarmLord, the same legendary atrocity that bested Manius Calgar himself in combat, nearly slaying the entirety of the Ultramarines 100 years ago. You and your troops will never be able to withstand this final assault if you act too defensively. Our only hope is to strike the beast hard enough to annihilate it.
No sacrifice will be too great! Do you hear me?
Copy that. Uberspine. Everyone, kill the new banana monster at all costs.
Well, my apologies. My troops are too busy being dead.
Now, where is the Marshal? He should be leading his Harbites into... Wait a minute.
This is an arrest, Bob. Throw down your weapon. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
His name shall be remembered in the...
At first I thought he was a traitor. I was so surprised. I was like, no, is he a traitor? But next thing is like, no, you're under arrest. Ah, come on.
Halls of Glory, I suppose. You don't happen to have a plan of action, do you, Canoness?
Hoping the heroic sacrifice of my sisterhood and that Arbitus will inspire the rest of your troops, I guess. Other than that, the Emperor's life has left this world.
Not on our Death Watch!
Oh hey, it's the DeathWatch!
We are ready to challenge the SwarmLord and rid this world of its abominable presence!
Over a trail of bodies if necessary.
About damn time we got some more action!
I'm better now.
Pretty sure we have an 80% chance of dying.
Incredible power!
Oh fuck, Cyrus! It's time to do your utterly broken bullshit sniping thing!
Losing strength.
Don't you losing strength me, you useless magpie! Bolan, use your dumb wolf magics! Oh, not again!
Hey, you!
Emperor's teeth is the Ultramarines?
They answered our distress call. Seems my brothers did their job.
Son of a dog! Give us a glorious female hound, vermin!
I have returned to lay waste to our enemies.
Round two. Round two.
Round two, cockroach. We are the Ultramarines, proud sons of Gilliman. Whilst we still draw breath, we will know no peace. Whilst you insist, your pain will know no end. And once mankind resist, we raise our fists, and we will fuck you! If you wanna make it a best out of 3,
come attack Ultramar again, I fucking dare you! Alright. Who the fuck called us?
That would be us, on behest of Inquisitor Kryptman of the Ordo Xenos.
Seriously? We received about 500,000 fucking spam mails in our Vox box! Our communication services were all in seizures! Next time, try to kill these insects yourself for once!
Oh god, the Tyranids have arrived! Oh!
What do you think we are, space exterminators?
Well, since you're veterans of all the tyrannic wars thus far, I'd say that's actually a pretty apt description. Ah!
Fuck you!
Calm down, Lord of Ultramar. There's no need to get violent.
Secure your face, you shit fucking original character! You're not even canon!
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Damn it! I mean, this is getting too meta again.
Oh, but Skurto Sicarius
has taken dire advantage of my absence.
Yeah, you might want to check your throne once you're back at McCrag. Also, hail, Lord Calgar. It is an honor.
Fuck to shut up, you fucking quitter! You stay in your fancy DeathWatch for the longest vigil possible!
That I definitely will, my lord.
Sergeant Wilhelmus! Initiate protocol, fuck off! We are finished here.
Well, it's been fun, despite the fact that I'm the lone survivor of my entire force and have this lingering urge to lay down and die.
Why though? Mercy kill. Ask for the Emperor's peace and it shall be delivered. Also, damn, I need a bigger kill count.
The Dark Angels are fucking heretics.
Shut up!
So, it seems victory upon Victoria Primus has been secured. What happens now?
We celebrate at last! The aliens have been vanquished, and Victoria Primus has been kept from their nefarious claws.
Are you truly convinced of that, Captain?
This reminds me of the scenes from Hell's Reach, the movie. It's just devastation, death all around, bodies just laying everywhere.
I'm sure everything is intact on the other side of the planet.
And thus, everyone eventually got their shit together. The Blood Ravens bid everyone farewell. And not without doing their usual fucking thing, of course. Then, once Kryptman got a new provisory ship, 2 members of the DeathWatch kill team were summoned to report to their watch fortress.
So let me get this straight. During your ungodly prolonged service to Inquisitor Kryptman, a Tyranid hive fleet attacked your lone ship, only to withdraw almost instantly. Then you got lost in space, blaming the shadow in the warp for disrupting your sensors, even though it is a psychic phenomenon that affects living beings like psychers, not sensors and arrays and star maps. Then you stumbled upon a hive world that you deemed to be, and I quote, a perfect target for a Tyranid fleet. Only for you to randomly meet an entire company of Bloodraven Space Marines on a whim, who told you that they were, and again, I quote, free of any duties and would like to join you in whatever you are doing. And then you tell me that this Draken character, the researcher working for Inquisitor Kryptman, was allied to the Tyranids, because apparently he had something in common with these mindless aliens and wished to join them. Finally, you were fortunate enough to have the Ultramarines themselves come to your rescue without any form of prior notice. Oh, and shortly after your victory, the Blood Ravens, in all of their misappropriating glory, proceeded to come onto your ship, and out of all the things you possessed, once more, I quote, stole Cyrus!
Yeah, pretty much.
I know, Watchmaster Verpa. In retrospect, it might sound...
Extremely dumb? Yes. Are you certain you weren't just stuck in the warp since last century? Because that would explain a lot.
Pretty certain we were not. Or were we?
What are we to do regarding Cyrus's absence, Watchmaster?
You know what? The Blood Ravens can have it their way. I have little to no interest in their schemes. On the contrary, if this helps keep them away from my watch fortress, I certainly have no objection.
What about Kryptman?
What about Kryptman?
Well, you know, he had that Draken fellow in his crew. Turned out to be a Xenohorrificus. Kryptman knew about it and just kept him for his knowledge and effectiveness at work. He was very adamant about not letting this information leak anywhere. What is your word concerning this? Should it be tolerated?
DeathWatch, can you identify this?
It's a sword?
Good. Continue to waste my time. Delaying my war councils with this pointless meeting probably only doomed 2 planets so far. Why not extend the number?
Oh, it's a nightlight!
That's 3 planets.
Ah, a Xenophase blade.
Where is it from?
I am not at liberty to say.
Exactly. See that Draken fellow with the same eyes? All know its origins, clearly excepting you, Linnaeus. But all are forbidden to speak of it, for it is, of course, very embarrassing. So pursuing your Inquisitor for this one radical decision would be hilariously hypocritical.
Isn't the entire Imperium built on hypocrisy?
Quiet! Your Xeno is dead anyhow. No one cares.
So, will we be returning to our kill team now?
No. You 2 are out. Go back to your chapter.
Beg your pardon?
Considering both that story of yours and your personal files, you 2 are unfit to be part of the DeathWatch after all. Voland, you're too nice and optimistic, and you, Lydius, you're too brash. And your toilet humor is horrid. I hate it.
Well, that's shitty to hear.
I have already sent forth replacements to make up for your absence. Dismissed. Fuck off.
Okay, so the Watchmaster is going to sweep this under the rug. I guess something like this happens time to time, where an Inquisitor, incorporates the help of a Xenohorrificus. I think that's what they called it. And yeah, interesting. Very interesting. So they're going back to their chapters. I mean, it's kind of sad, I thought they would join up with the team with DeathWatch, but I guess they have to go home and they're going to be replaced with someone new. It's kind of sad.
Forgive me, brother. I have failed you. I must atone for my sins.
For fuck's sake, Black Shield, all you did was step on my foot. I'll be fine.
Are you Captain Eliphas of the 5th Symphony?
No!
So we meet again.
So, what's the final verdict on the Victoria Primus conflict? Did we make any sort of advancement? 'Cause besides the safeguarding of Imperial assets, this all seemed relatively pointless.
We can now conclusively say that Ultramarines win forever and Tyranids are bad.
Weren't they always bad?
No, only mildly awful. They now reached the level 5 menace bad.
But what is left of these insectoid dinosaurs now is just a shadow of their former self. And they were rightly crushed, so what's your point?
This Tyranid menace is indeed history. High Fleet Behemoth, that is. We might have not needed to make use of the Exterminatis this time around, but... In my time aboard the Hive ship, after the Norn Queen was vanquished, it leaked a phenomenal psychic message that my mind accidentally intercepted. I received visions of something that might surpass all our worst expectations. I believe I was given the sickened privilege of looking at the very face of our adversary. And what I can say is that it is not a face, but rather a mouth.
You're getting a little more grimdark than usual here, Kryptman. You feeling okay?
Well, definitely not. But I'll be better after a good recap. With a lot of milk for my skull bone, it needs to be fortified.
I am Gaber Angelos, leader of the Fuck Ravens.
Guys, that was the final episode. It was so fun. It was really fun. Kalaito, I don't know what was going on with you in this last episode. You were very antagonistic towards your teammates. You kept on talking when you're supposed to be fighting. I mean, in number 2, you fought more than you were talking. But now in number 3, you are talking more than you are fighting. Which is quite odd for your character, I have to admit. I was a bit disappointed with you. But with everybody else, I forgot the guy, the sniper dude. I forgot his name now. But yeah, he did the work. He killed the Tyranid hive queen inside the Tyranid mothership, if I can say that. And of course, Chapter Master Marinus Augustus Calgar came to save the day on Victoria Primus. I think that's what it's called, the planet. I was so happy. I was really happy. I really thought that DeathWatch and everybody else on the planet were going to be defeated, and you know, the Tyranid were going to win the day. But I have to admit, I really did enjoy it when the Ultramarines came in and saved the day. And of course I got to see the chapter master, because I was really worried about him. I thought maybe he had died, but here he is with upgraded mechanical arms and legs, and he beat the snot out of that SwarmLord. So I was very, very happy with that. I can see maybe why people might not like the Ultramarines too much, because they do save the day all the time probably. And yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, if they can save the day like that, like on the last minute like that, I'll be happy. Because, or maybe it's the way that Eliphas made the scene work, you know, with the music, with the entrance, with Chapter Master Marinus coming down there, and then him talking. Like, really, I miss the guy. I miss the guy, because the speech that the Blood Raven captain said was just pitiful. It was, I didn't feel galvanized, you know. I didn't feel like, okay, you guys are going to be fighting against the Tyranids, win or lose, as long as you are with the Emperor and you are fighting with all that you have, then you know you're going to win. One way or another, you're going to win. But with the captain, I just didn't feel that. I didn't feel the confidence. I didn't feel the energy coming from him. He didn't have the vibe when he was saying his speech. It was just, oof, you know. And he didn't say for the Emperor at the end. He didn't say it, you know. So I'm very happy that Chapter Master Calgar came in here and saved the day. So yeah. And Kryptman, he's a very powerful person. I never knew he was a warp sensitive human being. I thought maybe he was just a regular human. And in the discussions between characters, I hear that, you know, they've been in space for more than 100-200 years, traversing space. That means that Kryptman is also like an Astartes. He can live for a very long, extended period of time. I thought he was human, you see, so that kind of caught me off guard as well. And the, what do they call him? The Watchmaster. Is he also an Inquisitor as well? I'm not sure. Or is he also in Astartes, like the DeathWatch members? And yeah, guys, this was very, very enjoyable to watch all 3 episodes. I hope you guys get to watch them as well. If this is the first time you actually see this video, please go watch them. They're so funny, they're so fun to watch. And yeah, guys, if you like the video, give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos. And I will see you next time with another Warhammer 40k installment. Okay? Bye-bye.